So I want to talk to you guys about why I chose to build a N54 335 instead of buying a B58 or N55. For those of you who don't know, this is my 2008 BMW 335 single turbo kit by Bimmerfab, 3.5 inch downpipe. Ethanol tune is still getting done, but we'll get there. So why did I choose an N54 335? Well, there's a few different reasons. One of them being I knew I wanted a project car, and an older BMW is kind of what I wanted because I wanted more of that raw feeling, even though I didn't get the manual, but manuals are stupid expensive now. So I wanted a project car, I wanted a straight six, and I wanted something that already had turbos. Now there's a couple things I could have chosen. There's this. I could have gotten an N55 that's a little more expensive, especially when I bought this. I could have got a Mark III Supra with the 7M GTE, but that's a little old, and the 7M is not it's not great. This was kind of just the best deal at the time. I mean, I shouldn't have bought this 335 specifically. I should have found a better sorted one, but I wanted something I could work on, or that kind of made me work on it a little bit. And I wanted something that long-term I could do a lot to, do a big single, because that was always my dream, is a big single turbo inline six. And I wanted something that looked good. So I bought this. It's actually a pre-LCI E90 335, despite having all LCI stuff right now. I bought it as a pre-LCI 335 and put all the LCI stuff on it because it looks better. I should have just bought an LCI 335, but you know, you'll have that. The reason I went BMW and straight six is because, I mean, BMW is great at making straight sixes, despite what everyone says about the N54, N55. N54 itself, if it's taken care of, it'll be all right. Once you start pushing a lot of high power, that's when a lot of stuff fails. And unfortunately, my car wasn't very taken care of. So I'm the 8th owner on this car. I got this at 138,000 miles for $6,000. I shouldn't have bought it because $6,000 for this car specifically was way too much. The bumper was falling off. This shock was bad, or strut. It had a bunch of electrical codes because of a bad IBS sensor and alternator. AC compressor was also bad. It had a lot of issues for the price that they wanted, and I should have either talked it down more or just found a different car, because it was pretty bad. But now it sits like this. It's got a saddle brown interior, which originally it was gray. It's got the Apex Arc 8 wheels, the big single, and it's almost fully LCI swapped. I'll never do the mirrors because I think these mirrors look better. So would I buy this specific car again? I'd find a better one. This one was pretty beat when I bought it, but that's okay. It helped me learn how to work on my own car. I mean, I already knew a bit how to work on cars, but it taught me a lot more about vehicles and more modern cars as well. And BMW straight sixes. Because I wanted that big single turbo inline six, I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't want to just spend 30 grand on a B58 and call it good, because there's a lot of people that say, "I'll just buy a better car and build that." Well, one, I didn't want a huge finance payment. I didn't want a $30,000 car that I owed $30,000 on. I paid this car off in 2 years, and now I can do whatever I want with it, and it's paid off. I actually like building my cars, clearly. I have a big single turbo. But that was another reason I didn't want to just buy a B58 and do downpipe tune, because I wanted to do this. Compared to the B58, this engine's actually a lot more raw. I don't know, it's just a lot nicer to me than a B58. Now, if we're talking M cars, I don't even have M car money. I don't want to finance an M car. Insurance for me would be terrible. But it is a love-hate relationship between this car and me, because they do like to break. Pretty much everything on this car has been replaced other than the water pump and thermostat. I think those are the only two things I haven't replaced, so those will go out eventually. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of make a quick video on why I bought this car. I mean, again, I should have found a different car, but at the same time, I actually wanted to build my car. and I found myself a project. I bought it. I didn't buy it in the most smart way. I had to actually refinance it because my interest rate was way too high, and this would have been a very, very expensive car after interest. But yeah, if you're looking to get into cars, N54 335, depending on how much money you have and time, and if you can work on your car yourself, it could be a great entry into a turbo car. If you don't have the money to work on it though, I wouldn't even touch it. Pretty much everything is decently cheap except injectors and high pressure fuel pump, which is like the main thing to go out on these engines. I will never buy brand new Index 12s for this car because I find that just kind of stupid for a flawed fueling design. But if you find some reputable used injectors, they'll last. I have 6 Index 11s in here right now and they've done fine. But yeah, as long as you take care of the car, it'll take care of you. It's gonna have little issues because it's like a 15-year-old German inline 6 that had some flaws from the factory, but overall it's a really fun car. So yeah, if you're looking to buy a project car and you don't know what to buy, you kind of want a turbo straight 6, you could consider an N54. You just gotta, deal with a lot of the quirks, and if you buy an abused one like I did, you get to replace everything. Like, this is the second engine that's been in this car. So my original engine, spun rod bearings. Got this engine out of a parts car and it's actually really clean. I just ran it, so it's probably gonna smoke a little out of here, but it's actually really clean in there. Original one, spun rod bearings. And this one, it actually had upgraded 17Ts, which the wastegate actuator on the rear turbo ended up seizing and causing boost issues, and the rod bearings were actually really worn on this engine. So I didn't want to go back to stock turbos like the last engine, and I didn't want to buy the upgraded 17Ts again because they're kind of hit and miss. So I said screw it and went the big single that I wanted, even though I really don't have the money for it. So you don't have to have like a ton of money to work on this car, but having a good bit of flexible income would have been nice because I don't have that for this. So if this breaks, it's probably going to be down for a while until I can fix it, because I don't make a ton of money, but it's still a fun car regardless. Yeah guys, I just wanted to talk a little bit about why I chose a N54 335 over doing a downpipe and tune B58. And it's because, I genuinely enjoy cars and I genuinely want to actually build my car rather than just buying a car and putting a pipe on it. Because that's not a build. I mean, they're cool cars, but that's not a build. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. So I will see you all in the next video. Peace.